Okay, looking at the overhand strike. There, just put your hands down. Overhand comes over my head and bowls as such, hitting him either in the neck or just onto the jaw there for the purpose of creating a knockout. Slow motion. Boom. Okay. Boom. Daryl, just put your hands up like this. Okay. Daryl's not too tall, but if there was a taller guy, it's definitely a strike used for shorter people. Okay, making sense. Let's just put some power into that. Nice. This is also like an overhand. Some may call this the angle one. Fist, elbow, all actually the exact same biomechanic. Daryl would need to test my defenses first. If we were fighting, he would have to start either with a straight jab or a straight kick to test my parry and my body defenses. Yes. Yes, technically this is a mistake that Daryl is searching for in me. If I'm very amateur in my empty hand knowledge and I'm not a boxer or striker, I'm just trying to act like a tough guy, I haven't got much skills. The habit he's looking for is me trying to defend or parry his strike from this side because he's going to have an opening. And he's going to create a beat on me. Beat 1, boom, beat 2, boom. On 3 he's going to fake that and go straight for the knockout, and that's exactly how you're going to set that up in boxing, and I can show you many examples of that. He may have better defenses, okay, defenses. This is where I'm going to have to really go for the body. The purpose is I'm trying to get him to drop his hand. Good. Now notice this. Here's an example of someone who is actually experienced in striking, has a good understanding of how to parry and what side to parry on, because he's aware of the overhand coming in. Can you see the mistake? Please parry with this hand. And that's why we can create the knockout. But let's say he has really good defenses, or even covering like a boxer. I've got to break his body down. Understand? Drop your body. Because if you don't overdo it, just drop down. If I get it, he's there. One more time. Breathe. He's creating an opening. And I'm going to be able to climb over with the overhand. Just do the same to me. So I've got very stereotypical boxing defense. He goes for body. And I'm dropping, and he finds an opening. Or we could use a kick as such. I test his parry. Oh. I observe. Oh, he's using it on my right leg versus his left hand. Left hand on my right leg. Now I fake and step in on the overhand. Same thing down. He tests my parry. Test it. Test it. Steps in on the overhand. What else could I do? Could I defend his overhand? Yes, I definitely can. Can I avoid it? He throws his overhand. I avoid it. Boom. There's my counter. Can I block it? Yes, I definitely can. Block it. There's my counter. Can I crash? Yes, I definitely can. Crash. Overhook control. Immediately to knees. Can I go underneath it and get behind him? I definitely can. Crash. Boom. Arm control. Right through. Seatbelt. Finishing him with a choke. I'm going to give Daryl the feeling of an overhand, or an overhand, trying to smack him with this pad, as such, and he's going to void and counter strike on this pad. Good. Go. Notice how he just rolls out, just out of range, boom, and sets up his counter knockout punch. He's going to use his number 2 block. Whoop. Good. Back up. Good. More. Good. And one more. Wow, fantastic. Can he crash? Of course he can crash. Quickly, before we continue, guys, why do I like to use these paddle pads? The truth is, they mimic weapons. I can give him the feeling of a knife slash, or even a knife stab, ice pick, or just being smacked with a tennis racket. Okay? But he can get that exact feeling he needs, and he can put in the maximum power back without injuring me, his training partner. One more time, block counter. Good. 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 Okay, moving to the crash. He's going to crash in, create an overhook, and go to knees. Crash. He throws the overhand. I cover up completely, forcing my elbow into his shoulder, grabbing my hand. As I make connection, I'm not going to create an overhook here. I'm going to create an underhook here, controlling the hand, staying as tight as possible. Now remember this from the previous lesson. I'm continuing to go behind him and grab a monkey grip, keeping him tight. It's important because he could be way taller than me. I may need to cut him down by stomping the leg a little bit and moving to choke, to finish on my feet. Kick. It's about landing, it's about how to